What's going on, everybody? It's your boy RNG Crypto here with you for another video. Actually, my first video. Just gonna make a real quick recording here right off the hip. I haven't rehearsed any of this, just kind of screwing around, seeing if I want to do this. I'm here to talk to you about crypto, obviously. I'm not a financial advisor before I get started. I am not a financial advisor. I'll say that one more time. I do not give financial advice. That's not my job. Do not copy me. Do not do anything that I say here without really putting in your own research. So with that said, uh, BlueZilla, these guys are marketing giants. They have an array of launch pads that they've been just, it seems like just knocking out left and right, uh, which have been making ridiculous gains for people, including myself. I'm pretty new to crypto, but these guys have helped accelerate my journey to being a millionaire. Uh, I would say 150-fold. So with that said, some of their launchpads are BSCPad, right? Let me actually go to their main pages so you guys don't see my private stuff here. But BSCPad, just going down here to the tiers, they've got a couple of different tiers. This is one that I would not get into if you are not already in it, because it really doesn't make sense unless you're diamond tier or higher. That's a pretty good allocation. That's where I am right now. That's my first one as well. But yeah, I've made a couple of good gains here. TronPad has a couple of tiers, actually only three. Uh, if this actually loads, let me just scroll down here, bear with me. And again, like I said, guys, this is off the hip. They've got a lottery tier. Earth requires 15,000 staked, and then they've got these three guaranteed allocation tiers. I'm actually in the highest one on this one. ETHPAD, similar tier system. Actually, this one breaks down, I think, to a couple of lottery tiers. Let me see. Yeah, if you look at it here, lottery tiers, bronze, 5,000 to 25,000 gives you a ticket based on the amounts of tokens that you stake, so you have a chance at getting into the allocation, being able to put your money in for some crazy gains. Again, guys, these guys are marketing giants. They know what they're doing. Every decent project that launches on here makes good money. The trick is also they actually launch at low market caps, which is pretty cool. Guaranteed allocation tiers, right? Silver and gold. Um, and then they've got KCCPAD that if you are pretty new to these, you have not yet gotten into any of these launch pads at this time of recording, which is the 20th of September, I would definitely recommend going for one of these tiers on KCCPAD. At the moment, it has still the highest allocation, simply because not so many people are staking yet. But definitely look at these. These are all allocated, or excuse me, guaranteed allocations. Um, and yeah, you're gonna get a pretty good. I mean, I was surprised when I saw my allocation for this when I first got into this, and I was lucky enough to get in here before Adapad, which is really the one I'm most excited on. Adapad is pretty new. They don't yet have their, they do have their tiers listed in on their main site, but they do not yet have the option of going into projects. But if you can see here, I've got about 52k of ADA staked, or excuse me, ADA pad staked, and this is just my daily so far. All right, so it is about to turn to the next day. I actually rewarded myself or withdrew a good chunk of ADA and put it into my staking wallet. When I first got into this, when the staking first launched, it was about 900 APY for a good day or so, and yeah, there was some ADA being made. But that's what I want to get into here. So if you look at what's coming out next on one of these launchpads, on actually all of these launchpads, um, VELASPAD, right? Another launchpad, another layer one chain. Actually, it's a fork off of Solana, and this thing is gonna fly, right? So much like Adapad, when VELASPAD actually launches, you're going to have early staking rewards more than likely. There is a huge airdrop happening for current Adapad stakers that you can still take part of until 3 hours before launch of VELASPAD. And VELASPAD is a promising layer 1 chain, actually. And yeah, this is coming up. This is one where I'm putting an allocation on all four of my current launchpads. So looking for another 150x. Adapad, by the way, guys, did about 180x, 180 times your money. I mean, hold on, I gotta show you guys this. I'm going to my IDO. I kind of keep track of my stuff here. Hopefully the numbers don't show up, but what am I talking about? 172x currently at its current rate. It's jumped up to about 70 to 80 cents. Right now it's sitting at 69 cents. 17,215% return on my investment. Okay? Think about that. Let that sink in, my friends. So these launch pads here, KCCPAD, ETHPAD, oops, that's ETHPAD again. TronPad, if the site wants to load for me. Apparently not. BSCPad. Alright, all these guys. Adapad, which will be coming up with some crazy IDOs. Right? Actually, if you're in the top tier, you get a private allocation for VELASPAD. So if you have money to throw around, if you can get into Adapad and afford yourself 200,000 tokens, which is the top tier, 100,000 middle tier, 50,000 the tier I'm in. They have another tier, 25,000, and anything lower than that, from like 1,000 to 6,000, is a lottery tier, right? Where you again only have a chance to get allocation. But if you can have allocation in these and get yourself into one of these tiers, especially one of these guaranteed tiers, definitely look at doing this. All right, enough of these guys. Let me talk about Occam Finance. So Occam Finance, I'm a little bit disappointed. Not in the quality of what's coming out, just in the following and the marketing. Really, I feel like they spend a lot of time vesting their projects. These are all top-notch projects that have been launched here and are going to launch here. No, no, don't get me wrong there. But their marketing is just not the same as BlueZilla, and we've seen that in the launches and the returns that have been made thus far. Granted, Cardano is not yet live, and everything that goes on Occam is a Cardano-based project. But I feel like they can do a little better at creating hype. But I love these guys. These guys are they're top notch. They know what they're doing, um, and yeah. So I just wanted to briefly touch on that, and then really my biggest point. One of my other points is GALA Games, guys. GALA Games. Oh my goodness, this is one of the gaming chains that are coming up. It these guys are making me some good bucks, and I know they will be making you some good bucks. These guys actually have nodes that you can purchase, right? And I've purchased a node, and every day I get a allotted amount of GALA. You can see here, 16 days ago, 1364 is actually higher, but I'm bringing them up because they're currently exploding. So if you look at the numbers here, 1300s, right? I withdrew a little bit, don't mind that. I actually bought, and I'll get into that. But look at the pricing here, or look at the GALA tokens I'm getting, right? 300 less. Yeah, it might seem like a bad thing, but the price has gone up from 2 cents to 10 cents. I'm actually still making more money this way. I'm making about, should I say it? I'll say it, 150 to 200 bucks a day in GALA. Um, so there's some good money being made here. All right, so one of the games that's coming up is, and they're actually working on a huge MMO. I don't want to get into the details, but this is really cool stuff they're doing here. And by the way, their leadership team, they've got people from EA, they've got people from Zynga Gaming, right? Zynga is a billion-dollar gaming company, publicly traded. They've got guys that worked on AAA, video games. So these are not just some rookies that, just decided to come up with this. No, they're building their own blockchain on which they're going to host an array of games with which they're partnering with some folks. Spider Games is one of the folks that they're partnering with. Game Media. Game Media is actually coming up with another game that's been recently announced, not even on here yet. But this game is so fun. I mean, oh my god. Alright, I gotta show some gameplay. Not gonna say anything real quick, just gonna pause it. Let you guys enjoy this. Shout out to my boy Crypto Stash, by the way. Love this video, it's good shit.
Ooh, that little guy, he was super fast.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, I killed him and he got.
Alright, anyway, so after having seen that, right, that's some really short gameplay. It's really fun, actually. But it's going to be a play-to-earn game. This thing is going to be a play-to-earn game. You're going to go in here, you're going to upgrade your tanks with, experience, or however they're going to work that out. But you're going to make money. You're going to make GALA. These tanks are NFTs. As you level them up, they become more valuable. So you can sell those NFTs. And one of the cool things right now that's happening is they're actually having a rare whale shark tank sale, and I bought this guy right here just because I didn't want to part with so much GALA. But this thing right here, I played this in the demo. and it has homing missiles. They track their targets. Not 100%, but I would say about 40 to 50%. Uh, you make shots that you would normally not make, and it hits pretty hard. And it actually has a ton of armor as well. Not sure if they're gonna nerf this baby, but I got me this guy. I'm planning on leveling him up all the way to one of the legendary or maybe even the ancient. I don't even know how that works yet, but there's 2 out of 10. Look how much gala that is. Do the math. 10 cents per gala. Um, anyway, so that was the project number 3, and then let me just talk about MultiVAC. This is a layer 1 chain, fully sharded technology, lightning fast. These guys are really smart. I'm not going to talk much more on it. Their staking rewards are, it's a proof of stake, so their staking rewards about 20% right now. They've already got 2.5 billion MultiVAC staked, which for the fact I think they launched in June. That's pretty incredible, right? So these guys are growing. Look, check them out. Tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think about any of these projects in the comments. Occam Finance, Gala, any of the BlueZilla Launchpads. That's where I'm going to leave it. I know this was really off the hip, not prepared at all, but I just wanted to share some of my knowledge. I can come back with you guys, have some much better prepared stuff. Just give me some comments. Let me know what you think. Do you want to hear more about this? Are you more into NFTs? Do you want to hear about launchpads? Do you want to hear about gaming? Because those are really the topics that I'm looking to cover. That's what I'm going to be doing on this channel. So again, hit the like, subscribe, be my first subscriber, would you? And we will see you soon. Have a good one. I'm out.